I am back again with another video. So before I tell you what this video is going to be, I'm just going to do a quick update real quick. So last night I started reading Daughter Smoke and Bone by Winnie Taylor. I am borrowing this book from the library. Last night I read the first 50 pages and so far I am loving it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this book is so good so far. And I only read 50 pages, and I thought I was going to hate the book because I read part of the ebook and I did not really like it. And oh my gosh, I am so glad I picked this book back up again. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Wow.
Anyway, let's get on with the video. So, this video is an original idea I thought of like a week ago, and I've been dying to do this video for like a week now.
And the video that I'm doing right now is called Books I've Read But Don't Own. I thought I would do something a little different where I talk about all the books I've read and the ones I don't own, just to do something different. So anyway guys, let's get started. So as you can see right here, I wrote down all the books in a notebook. So, number 1. Oh, and these are in no particular order, okay? No order. So the first book I've read but don't own is The Snow Bride by Debbie McComb. Anyway.
The first book I've read but don't own is The Snow Bride by Debbie McComber. Yeah. The Reluctant Bachelorette by Rachel Anderson. It was a really cute book. I give it 5 stars. The next book is a book I did not finish, which has a lot of hype, and it is Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. Yeah guys, I did not finish this book. I didn't really like it. So the next book I read but don't own is another one. I borrowed this on my Kindle from my library. It is Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. I saw the movie before I read the book, and I personally love Sophie Kinsella's books. These are also books I got from the library. I think most of these books are books I borrowed from the library because I don't own them, so I just borrowed them. They are The Selection and the Elite by Kara Cass. As you guys probably know, this series is like The Bachelor.
And it was really good. I gave the first 2 books 4 out of 5 stars. I'm waiting to get the one. I wanna know who she chooses. And if you guys don't know already, I'm Team Aspen. You guys are probably like, why are you Team Aspen and not Maxon? I have my reasons, especially because in the Elite, Maxon was sort of a jerk. Just saying. But everyone has their opinions. I understand. Most of you are definitely Team Max and I'm Team Aspen. But anyway, I gave those books 4 to 5 stars. I'm waiting for the one to come out in like a week. I'm so psyched. I have to buy the books because my sister really enjoyed the books too. They're such good, light, fun reads. And yeah, The Selection and the Elite by Kara Cass.
Next is a fairy tale retelling of the Frog Prince. It is called Enchanted. And don't mind me if I say the author's name wrong. I think it's Alethea Contis. This is another book I brought from the library. My sister told me to read it because she loved it so much, but I honestly didn't like it that much. Another book I brought from the library is Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine. Okay. The next book, another book I brought from the library I really enjoyed. It was Fake Boyfriend by Kate Bryan. This book was so cute. It was such a fun, like, temporary read. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The next book is another book I read from the library. It is called I Boy by Kevin Brooks. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. The next one's another book I brought from the library, which I didn't really like. I liked it at first, and then I just didn't like it. I'll tell you why in a minute. It is Better End by Jennifer Brown. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. This book from the library is Gossip Girl by, how do you pronounce her name? Is it Cecily von Zigasar? I don't know if I pronounced her name right, but it is the first book in the Gossip Girl series. I really did like it. That's the only one I've read in the series, though. I only read Gossip Girl. After I read that book, I started watching the TV show with my sister because we found it online. I saw the first couple episodes. It was really good. I just haven't kept up with the show. Like, there's like a lot of seasons, and I haven't been watching it at all, but my sister has and she really likes it. So anyway, yeah. The next one is the book I borrowed from booklondon.com on my Kindle. It is The Perfect Game by Jay Sterling. That book was so good. It was such a cliche book. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. It was so good.
It's the typical bad boy falls for good girl, or in other words, bad boy falls for the one girl that doesn't want him. But even though it was such a cliche, it was so good. There were parts where it completely shocked me. I was speechless, because of this happened. It was just, wow, it was really, really good. What I also liked about the book was it takes place in college. The main character is 20 years old. It's so awesome. So I think it's new adult. I actually enjoy new adult books because I love romance books. But yeah, it was so good, especially because it took place in college, which is awesome.
The next one is another book I brought from booklondon.com. It is Coffee House Angel by Suzanne Selforce. I give it 5 stars. It was such a cute, contemporary read about this girl who her family owns a coffee shop, I believe. She works in a coffee shop. There's a rival coffee shop across the street, and then
there's this homeless dude. I forgot what it's about. This homeless dude, he ends up being an angel or something. And since the main character, I forgot her name, since she brought him coffee and left food for him outside the restaurant, he's able to grant her wishes. So the whole book is basically her trying to decide what to wish for. And while she does that, she ends up developing a relationship with the guy. And it was a really, really cute, contemporary read. I would recommend Coffee House Angel.
The next book is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brasheres. Sorry if I get her last name wrong. So yeah, I gave The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 4 to 5 stars. The next one is a trilogy that I borrowed from the library. It was really, really good. There's not much hype about a booktube. I don't think anyone really talked about it. Only Heather from Bookables talked about it one time. It is The Shade Trilogy by Jerry Smith Reddy. Oh my gosh, this trilogy was so good. The first book is Shade, the second is Shift, and the third book is Shine. I think I gave each book 5 out of 5 stars. Oh my gosh, it was such a great paranormal trilogy. So basically, it's about this girl. I believe
her name was Aura. I forgot her name. And so she can talk to ghosts and see ghosts, and her longtime boyfriend Logan ends up dying, and so he turns into a ghost, and so she can still talk to him and stuff like that. And this trilogy also has a love triangle. The love triangle was really, really good. I had a hard time thinking of picking which guy I liked better because I liked both the guys. So Logan's the first guy. He was her boyfriend and he died, so he's a ghost now. So technically cannot be together anymore, which is kind of sad. I really did like Logan. And then throughout the school year, another guy moves to Aura's school. His name is Zach. And him and Aura start to develop a relationship. And honestly, both of the boys, Logan and Zach, they were both really, really likable. I honestly loved them both. I felt so bad for Aura because she couldn't be with Logan because he's dead. And I was also cheering for her and Zach too. But oh my gosh, that was such a great paranormal trilogy. Guys, I really, really recommend The Shade Trilogy by Jerry Smith Reddy. You guys have to pick it up. It is so good.
The next book is a book I read from the library. It was such a fun read. It is 10 Things We Did and Probably Shouldn't Have by Sarah Monowski. This book was so good. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. So basically, it's about this girl.
I forgot her name. I think her name is April. I forgot. So basically, she convinces her parents to let her move in with this friend. So basically, move in with a girl all by themselves. She's 17, by the way. I think she's a senior in high school. So she convinces her parents to let her move in with this girl without any adult supervision. And so the book 10 Things We Did is basically 10 things they did that they probably shouldn't have, stuff their parents wouldn't approve of. For example, they bought a hot tub. And also, they had a party. It was so cool. It was such a different book about, 2 girls living together with no adult supervision. It was so different. It was definitely something I would never do. So this book was so different. Definitely read 10 Things We Did because it was so interesting.
The next is a trilogy I brought from the library, but I only read the first 2 books. I don't know the name of the trilogy. I'll just tell you the books. The first one is called Dairy Queen, and the second is The Off Season. by Catherine Gilbert Murdoch. I gave the books 5 out of 5 stars. The ebook I brought from the library, it is Between by Jessica Warman. Now this book I didn't love. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It's a book series I'm sure you guys know. It is Fallen by Lauren Kate. I actually really enjoyed Fallen. It was a really good book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's paranormal, of course. It's about this girl named Luz. I think her name's Luz.
I haven't read these books in so long, so I'm sorry. But this girl named Luz, and her mom thinks there's something wrong with her, so she sends her to this school, to this boarding school, I believe. And she meets these guys, and then she finds out they're all like fallen angels or something like that. It was really good. I read Fallen because my friend actually recommended it to me because she loved it. Same with Beautiful Creatures. She recommended Beautiful Creatures to me too. And yeah, I really did enjoy Fallen. I gave it 5 stars. I read part of the second book, Torment. I read like the first couple chapters, and I could not get into it. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why I couldn't get into it, guys. It was just sort of boring. I don't know if I will pick it up again. I'm not sure.
The next one is another book I brought from the library. These are probably all library reads. It is Love Story by Jennifer Eccles. And if you guys don't already know, I love Jennifer Eccles. She's such a great writer. I mean, she writes the cutest contemporary books. I love her book Endless Summer. I own that book. It is so good. And anyway, Love Story was okay. It wasn't too good. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars because anyway, the next book I borrowed from my library, it is Flipped by Wendelin Van Tranen. I don't know if I pronounced her name right. But anyway, this book was so cute. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I didn't know this book was a movie, but this book was really cute. It was about
I believe it started in middle school. It was about this new kid. This new boy moves into a neighborhood, and there's this girl next door who's crazy about him. And then when they get to high school, it sort of switches. The boy ends up liking the girl, and the girl ends up not really liking him anymore, and she ends up seeing what a jerk he is. It was such a cute little middle grade book.
The next book is This Lullaby by Sarah Dessen. Another book I borrowed from my school library. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. This book was really cute. I think it was one of the first books I read from Sarah Dessen, and I read a lot of Sarah Dessen books, and this book was really cute. It wasn't my favorite Sarah Dessen book. My favorite is The Truth About Forever, which I loved them so much. But anyway, yeah, it was okay. I'm gonna give it 4 or 5 stars. The next one is one I borrowed from my library, which is Evolution: Me and Other Freaks of Nature by I'm sorry, guys. I did not write down the author. I will put her name over here, don't worry. I gave the book 5 stars. It was such a cute book. The next one is another book I read from my library, which is Into the Wild Nerd Yonder by Julie Halpern. I give that 5 out of 5 stars. This book was really cute. Next one, another book borrowed from the library. All of these I borrowed from the library. The next one is The Unwritten Rule by Elizabeth Scott. This book was really good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was a cute contemporary read, but it was such a cliche.
Next one is another book I brought from the library, which I really liked. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It is called
Confessions of a Triple Shot Betty by Jody Gurman. Now, Jody Gurman also wrote Babe in Boyland, which I own. This book was so cute. I really want to buy a copy. And there's also a sequel, which I didn't know. So basically, it's about this girl.
The main character, she's sort of a tomboy. She skateboards. So her and her best friend own their own little coffee stand somewhere. So they sell coffee. It's pretty popular. And I forgot what happens. Something about she has a rival, and they end up together by the end of the book. I'm sorry to spoil you guys, but I didn't do a review on it or anything. I read it so long ago. Anyway, yeah, that book, I gave it 5 stars. It was really good.
The next book is a book I borrowed from the library. It is called Crazy in Love by Dandy Daly Mackle. That book was so good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And then The next one I borrowed from the library, which you guys, many of you guys, I'm sure all of you guys have heard of this book. It is Speak by Lord House Anderson. And if you guys know, I do not like books with dark topics at all. I really don't. But this book was really good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Those are all of the books I've read that I don't own. If you guys are wondering how I thought of this idea, I have no idea. But I told you, I've been wanting to do this video for like a week now because I randomly thought of the idea at the top of my head. I'm like, well, why don't I show my viewers all the books I've read that I don't own, because it's a good idea, because I'm sure many booktubers read tons of books that they don't own, and most of the time booktubers don't talk about the books that they don't own, because you know, it's so much easier to film a video with the book in your hand. But yeah, those are all the books. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. And down below, please comment and tell me what books you guys are currently reading. Also, I said this in my other video. Also, if you guys are participating in the Mortal Instruments read-along, please let me know. And I don't remember if I mentioned this in my other video, but I recently joined a new group on Goodreads. It is called the Contemporary Lovers, with some other booktubers. I think 5 booktubers are hosting it. They're in charge of the group. The only ones I know right now are Annabelle from In the Book Corner, Giselle from Book Nerd Canada, and Lucy from the Bumbling Bibliophile. So yeah, so basically for this group, Goodreads group, every month we are going to read a contemporary book. You get the vote out of 5 books, and the winner, that's the book we're gonna read for 1 month. Then after the month's over, there's gonna be a live show and discussion. And this month's book is Love Letters to the Dead. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to participate, honestly, because first of all, my library doesn't have the book, which I'm really bummed out about. Second of all, I can't buy the book because I cannot afford to buy any more books right now. But if you guys would love to join this Goodreads group, I will put a link down below so you guys can join it and participate, because I think more people should join. I think over 300 people are in it, honestly, but still, you guys should join it, because, I mean, if you guys love contemporary books, definitely join this group. So that's it, guys. Have a great day. I'm so sorry that this video is so long, you guys. I'm so sorry. I try to make my videos shorter, but it's just so hard because I ramble on and on like I'm doing right now. Anyway, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and happy reading. Bye.